Wonder how the top contractors manage their crews, track all their jobs, book new leads into their pipelines, all without even being in the office or even on site. If you're still managing your construction business with paper notes, whiteboards, millions of texts going back and forth, looking up websites, you're wasting a lot of hours every week. In this video, I'm going to be walking you through 9 top apps that help my clients and have helped me scale, systemize, and finally get their lives back in their construction business. Apps save me so much time, but I hate looking around, trying different ones, figuring out if it's going to work or not, investing all my time only to find out it's not really what I'm looking for. So I've done the hard work and I'm listing the 9 apps that you need in your construction business today. Starting off with number 1 here, the first one I'm going to mention is Live Switch. Live Switch is an app. You can use it on your phone, on the computer, and essentially what it does is it provides real-time live video recording and meetings with your site crews, with your management, with your office, whoever it needs to be. And the reason this is so great is it saves you so much time without having to go to the sites. Your, site superintendent, foreman, carpenters, whatever, they can just connect with you seamlessly in real time in video on their phone. It pulls a recording. You can put notes on there, and it just does a great job of tracking communications throughout your sites. Just as pictures have become so easy, snapping a bunch of pictures of sites and maybe become common for your guys, LiveSwitch enables you to do that now with video. So you've always got video feeds, and it just has this ecosystem to really utilize that video in a very natural, inherent way inside your company and keep track of the different videos per project. So great one. Go check it out, LiveSwitch. With all of these, we're going to put some links in the description below so you can go test them out, check them out. Go to the websites, do a demo, whatever you may do. Just a little pro tip here. Whenever you're signing up for a software, test it out, get a demo, talk with a sales rep, put a little bit of time into checking if this is something that's actually going to work for you. Don't just take my word on it. I've vetted these, I've used them, they work great, but at the same time, they may not be the best fit for you. And when you do sign up for an app, make sure that you do a monthly subscription to start, and then later do the annual plan if you want to save the extra, 20% or whatever. Usually there's an annual discount, but I wouldn't purchase the full year right away because you don't really know how the app's going to work or if you're even going to need it in a couple months once you get started. So my suggestion, start on the monthly plan, do a couple months. If it seems good, then save the money, get the annual plan. All right, moving on to number 2 here. So my second app that I'm going to recommend is Todoist. Not to-do list, but Todoist. And Todoist keeps track of your to-dos, but it's much more than just a list of your different things. You can create projects, you can assign it to people. There's great kind of inherent ways that you can schedule things, for tomorrow or next month, reoccurring tasks. It's a very great way to manage all the tasks. Like any business owner, especially in construction, you've got all these things coming at you, and there's all these little things that you need to remember, little things to do, and you can easily throw them in there. You can delegate them to people. You can put them in a specific project, whatever you need to do. It is a great app. I've been using it for years. I use it with my team, and it's very streamlined. It does exactly what you expect, and it's very easy to use. Plus, you can set up automations with it and reoccurring tasks and all kinds of stuff, have different teams and different things like that. So really great app all around. That's the second one, Todoist. Moving on, number 3 here. So the third app that I'm going to recommend is Construction Clock. And as the name would suggest, it's literally tracks time for your employees, for the guys on site. The nice thing about Construction Clock is it's very intuitive. Again, it's an app on the phone. It's very easy for anybody to use. You don't necessarily need cell service. It will do geolocation as well. So you guys just have to pretty much walk onto site with their cell phone. It'll clock them in. They walk off site. It can clock them out. Of course, you can set a bunch of settings and things that you want to have set up. But it's a great streamlined app specifically for making time tracking super easy, especially if you've got a large crew or people moving around a lot. Things like that. It keeps track of all of it. They can put in what, tasks, do site notes, all that kind of stuff in the clocking app. Easily, send off your payroll and things like that with integrations and different things. So that's number 3. Number 4, moving on here, rapid succession. Number 4 is Builder Comms. And Builder Comms is a great app for client communication. You can use it with, inside your team, and there's benefits in there, but where it really shines is the communication with the client. So having documents, text messages, phone calls, photos, everything to do with the project, the client can log in, they can see what's going on, they can communicate with you and your team, track, emails and all that kind of stuff, all very nicely, seamlessly inside the app. So BuilderCom's great one for the client facing side of your business. Moving on, number 5 here. So number 5 is Slack. You've probably heard of it, very popular. Many companies, huge companies use Slack. Slack is great for internal communication, so your internal team. And you can have different communication channels for parts of your business, for different projects. It's a great way to add, pictures onto there. If there's issues on site, things can come up. If you're still using like text messaging or WhatsApp, you need to get out of that because it's just so efficient. If you've ever gone through your text messages and like told the client this, or I sent this to, John on site there, but you got to sort through all your WhatsApp groups. Like if you're like me, I mute all my WhatsApp groups pretty much because it just becomes a chaotic mess of notifications and I wouldn't get anything done if I actually, read everything. So Slack, great for internal communications. Now, number 6, my personal favorite is Rapid Lead. And this is our own proprietary app that we have created at Rapid Result Creators. And this app works with our CRM software. It's essentially a CRM, but in an app. You can put leads into there. It'll have communications that go through clients or leads. There's pipelines. There's a lot in here. You can create scheduling links. So you can create schedules, like booking links you can send off to a client or a network contact. And hey, book a time on my calendar. You can put it on your website, all these kind of things. Very easy to track everything inside there. It also has a social planner for social media posting. So kind of the advanced features you're going to do on a computer, but you can use your app to see what's getting posted out to your social media. You can modify it. It's got a whole bunch of statistics in there for emails that get sent out. You can do email marketing through there. So fantastic app, the Rapid Lead CRM. Okay, so we got a few more to go. Moving on to number 7 here, ChatGPT. So you may have used ChatGPT a bunch on your computer, maybe use it on your phone, but you can do so much within it and really utilize it on the phone, on the go. You can talk to it, you can do voice memos, talk about what's going on site, to do daily logs, or if you're doing an estimate with a client, if you do like remodels or walking through someone's house, maybe you have to do a change order. You can just talk what you're looking at, what's happening, measurements, whatever, and it can take those notes. It can formulate it into, scope of work or whatever. If you have to ask it questions, hey, what's the building codes for this, right? You don't want to go too overboard with like specific details and specifications. You always want to, verify and double check. But a lot of that stuff is getting better and better, and it can tell you so much. You don't really need to Google things. Some stuff you're still going to Google, but essentially ChatGPT is replacing a lot of those search engine type things. So if you ever think like, oh, I should Google this to find out, ChatGPT is probably faster and easier and can do a better job. So utilize it. It's like an AI assistant. You can tell it things. And it's not quite there yet, but another reason to get used to using like ChatGPT or AI is it's going to become essential. You're going to get outdated real fast if you're not using it. For one thing, it makes your life easier, but also it's just going to continue to get better. And I just saw the other day that ChatGPT is really incorporating with other apps like really fast. So these other apps that I've mentioned, you're going to be able to tell ChatGPT, hey, create a task in Todoist, or load up or send a message in Slack, right? So it'll actually relay stuff through other apps. This isn't right now ready yet, but it's coming down the line. They're incorporating that. You can do it on the computer already. I believe inside the app is not going to be far off with that. So ChatGPT, fantastic app. Get it on your phone, start using it. Moving on. Number 8, and my fingers are way off here, but hey, we're getting close. Google Drive. So I really like the Google Suite. Google Drive for putting photos, for file management. You need to pull up plans, all that kind of stuff. I mean, you can pull up plans on a phone. You're probably going to want a tablet, but the Google Drive app works really well for finding your plans, finding information. There's so much that you can do with it. It's a little bit cumbersome. I get it when you're going through like a lot of detail, but to be able to share stuff quickly and have like one place for your organization to have files, I really like Google Drive. It works great. And start using it on your phone because then you don't have to be at your office. You don't have to have your laptop. Pull your phone, your tablet, whatever, share things, view things, all that kind of stuff. So really great for file management and admin work. All right. Last but not least here, number 9, staying in the Google world here is the calendar. So utilize a Google calendar. If you don't have good scheduling, if you find you're always late for meetings, you don't really know what's going on, you're running around with like a chicken with your head cut off, start using like a Google Calendar. You could use iCalendar or something like that. But again, I like the Google stuff because it all kind of works together. Start putting in reoccurring meetings, start blocking time. Use something like the Rapid Lead software and the scheduling link. It'll automatically put it in your Google Calendar. It just makes your calendar so organized and keeps you on top of things. You can always plan your days out. You're not getting sidetracked or bombarded or forgetting about meetings, all this stuff. So tell me, which of these 9 do you think is going to help you the best? Maybe I missed a few. Tell me the apps that you enjoy in the comments below. I'd love to hear what apps you're using or have worked well for you. Always looking for more, better tools to help you grow and scale your business. Now that you got your apps right, go check out this video to get your software stack right. Get the best software for all the different levels and functions of your business. Go check out this video next.